Hello beauties, welcome back to this channel where everything is beauty related. In today's tutorial, I will be showing how to achieve the perfect parting technique for knotless braids and box braids. So now let's get into this tutorial because I am excited. This is my client Destiny. Prior to this tutorial, we shampooed and conditioned her natural hair. And I like to go in with a heat protectant. Today we're going to be using Chi 44 Iron Guard. And this is going to be able to help protect her hair against heat, either heat styling, flat iron, blow dry, or even curling irons. I like to brush the product throughout the client's hair and then part for the blow drying process. Once I part the 3 sections out of the way, I will start blow drying the nape area. One of the hot tools that I will be using today is a ceramic blow dryer, and it just basically distributes heat more evenly and it helps to preserve the natural hair luster. Using a board bristle brush gives the natural hair a shine and it looks more silky and smooth. Most importantly, it prevents frizz from occurring on the natural hair. So as you guys can see, I am using the blow dryer a little bit close to the board bristle brush, and it just basically helps with the cuticles to be more aligned and be more silky once I am done blow drying the hair. So since we're going to be doing braids, I am not going to bump the ends of my client's hair. We're just going to keep it straight for the blow drying process. And we're almost done. We're almost done. Here I'm just showing you guys how amazing the brush is. Look at my client's roots, how silky and smooth and just very flat the roots looks like. And this is how you want your blow dry process to look like, especially when you are about to braid your client's hair. You want everything to be blow dried and nice for the hairstyle. Moving right along to the parting section of this video. So the first thing I do is just part the hair right down the middle. Using braiding gel in the partings is definitely a must, so don't skip that part. And we're going to part from ear to ear, and I like to part from the top of the ear all the way down, and this is just one section. As you guys can see, I am also using braiding gel in each parting just to make sure that that line is very neat and crisp, and you guys can be able to see that part. And there is no like cricket lines. I am very intentional in how I'm using the braiding gel and how I am parting. As you guys can see, I am using a rat tail comb. The rat tail comb just gives precise lines in the partings. Turning my client to the other side, I'm going to section out again from the top of the ear all the way down. As you guys can see, I am using the rat tail comb just to make sure that the lines, my partings, are very neat and just nice. And also I'm going to be checking my work from ear to ear just to make sure the lines and the size of the sections are even. Now I will be parting smaller subsections in the front of the head. These smaller partings will just basically be straight across. Once I get the perfect size, I'm going to secure it with a rubber band just to get that section out of the way. So pretty much this part is basically self-explanatory. You're going to part, then follow up with your hair braiding gel and clean up your lines. And then you are going to be using a rubber band to just secure that part out of the way. That's all, that's it. For now, until we move on to the next step. And if you're sticking with me through this tutorial, give me a thumbs up and comment what city or state you're in. I want to know you guys, and yeah, just comment, and I want to get to know you guys. All right, we're at the last part of this section, and what I will say is the consistency of the parts have to be the same size, and in total I have about 5 parts in the section. Okay, 5 parts in the section. I will repeat the same step to the other side of my client's head, making sure that each section, each part are exactly the same size. I can't stress this enough. Please make sure that the size are the same, because you don't want any mistakes when you are braiding your client's hair. In total, we have exactly 10 parts in the front of the client's head, 5 parts on each side. So now we're going to be moving into the back of the client's head. Please pay close attention to this part of the video. Now I will be parting straight across on the lower part of the head, and this is called the occipital bone. This is where the curvature of the head is. Following up with the braiding gel to create clean, precise, crisp lines. I am also taking my time with parting. I do not rush when I am parting. Now I am going to section out another piece of the lower head, and I'm going to use the braiding gel, clean up those lines. Once I have the perfect section, I'm going to split the hair right in the middle, and I'm going to create 2 sections in one, okay? And I'm going to use the rubber band just to secure that section so that it doesn't go anywhere and it stays in place. I'm also going to split the bottom half in 2 sections, secure with rubber bands, just to make sure that it stays in place. Now I'm going to split the hair right down that middle part right there, and I'm going to basically connect it with those 4 parts right down that nape area. And that's why it's important to kind of start with the front, then work your way towards the back. Once I have even sections, I will be clipping them out of the way. Now, once I get my 2 sections, I am going to make sure that the lines in that middle part is very clean, curving the parts in the middle along with connecting it to the front partings. The front partings has to be the exact same size as the middle portion of the head. So each time I'm curving the parts, it is the exact same size and it's connecting to the front parts. Each time I part, I use a rubber band to secure that section. Now we are at the middle of the head, and I'm going to continue to curve those partings and secure with the rubber band. The reason why I kind of like to connect the front towards the middle is because it kind of gives the illusion that the parts are connected when you are braiding. Like, especially with knotless braids and box braids, you want everything to basically be the same size. You can even do this with braids in the front and either box braids or knotless braids in the back. This can be a parting for that specific hairstyle as well. So you can do this with multiple hairstyles. Now, if you guys follow my steps and my techniques, you will do perfectly fine. As you guys can see, the partings, the lines, the sections, everything is very neat. And I'm showing you guys the sides, the middle, the back, the front, everything on this client's head, and everything just looks great. Now, this is how it would look like if you're doing your knotless boho braids or your box braids. Everything looks very clean and super neat. So comment what you guys think and like about this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. See you guys in my next video. Bye guys.